Morning team. Welcome to today, Thursday, isn't it? Yeah. Welcome to Thursday. Not much in the way of news overnight. Bit of retail sales data, but everybody seemed to think that the debt ceiling crisis is a non-issue and it's going to be resolved. So don't miss the boat. Just buy. Get busy buying stocks. So stocks had a very good day, and risk on was the order for today, with risk or safe haven assets copping a bit of a toweling. We see gold down, Bitcoin was up, but we see bonds also up. Go figure. Who knows? Who knows the better? Is it the bonds are smarter, or is it the stock market is smarter? So you've got bonds going up, which would indicate, that there's a few issues around, and that the Fed's going to continue raising rates or holding rates for longer for higher. But when you go over the stocks, the fear index is off, and stocks are up, having a pretty good day. US dollar also up, finished in the middle of the range, having bounced off this level that we looked at, heading towards this resistance. It's sort of back on this high here, which was April, the high of April, but we've tagged this level here at 103 as the resistance. Might have stepped in a little earlier. Perhaps the sellers came down a little lower. We'll might look to keep an eye on that, but it also has this cycle, which is what we like to see, where it's coming back to this previous high and finding support there and looking to rally off that, which the yen tagged previous highs perfectly. So these are the highs from around 138 level, from March and April, May highs, and sort of stalled there for the time being. We can see on the 4 hour it's way overdone, looking at the momentum there, as is the 1 hour. So I would expect a bit of a retracement on the dollar yen, maybe back to sort of 137 before having another crack at that 138. The cable had another look at that 124.30 level that we've been monitoring. Has put this sort of pin bar in, which is kind of an indication that maybe there's a fair bit of buying there around that support level, and the sellers certainly weren't able to hold it under there. So that is a bit of a bullish signal, and I would expect that now to track higher and retest these levels up here around the 126.5. Euro dollar, on the other hand, there's no major support level that it's sort of looking at. There's a minor one from this low here and this low here, but I don't see a technical level there, unless there's a Fibonacci. There could be that fib there that the market's looking at. That's the 50% retracement of that rally. Maybe the market's finding that as the support level. But from a technical point of view, you're in a downtrend. So I can't get too busy or too interested in buying that. And Aussie dollar is still range bound. Couldn't hold on to that, or couldn't stay above the 67 handle. But still really, in reality, is in that 200 pip range between 66 and 68, going nowhere. So not much of a day to really consider. Looking ahead, we've got news coming up in the Aussie wage price index. A few talking heads, so not much to focus on for the next 24 hours. Yeah, it'll all be price action driven and trade accordingly. Catch you tomorrow.